We're here with Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. And Richard, not just mortgages, not just home sales. Now you're helping people with home improvements.
Yeah, that's right. So if you want a backyard that you've always dreamed of, or you need siding, windows, whatever you need, give us a call. Check it out.
You've got the money in your home. Richard just helps you find it. Finds the best way for you to do it. It's very simple. All you have to do is start by going to homewithrichard.com. It's homewithrichard.com, the Richard Toccato Companies.
They say there are only two things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
So Father's Day it's going to be here before you know it. It's not this weekend, but next weekend on Sunday. Right, so if you want to get Dad the perfect gift, as usual, what we tell you every year is to get Dad something from Omaha Steaks. Omaha Steaks, top quality steaks, better than any I think you're going to find at any grocery store, anywhere, any of that kind of stuff. In my personal opinion, because I've been a customer of Omaha Steaks for a long time. And when you order Omaha Steaks, one of their hand-selected gift packages, and you use the promo code ACETJ at checkout at omahasteaks.com. It starts at just $89. So again, this big delivery comes to your dad, so convenient, and it is so delicious. And it could be steaks and the juicy pork chops and the chicken and the gourmet burgers and hot dogs and all of that stuff. Everything's great, from the entrees to the side dishes to the desserts. You'll be shocked when you go to omahasteaks.com at how much stuff they have that you can order. It's unbelievable. And all of it is great and comes with that unconditional 100% money back guarantee. So the delicious steaks, and at that price, I don't know how a Father's Day gift could be even any more perfect than that. So again, the hand-selected gift packages for Dad starting at just $89 when you go to omahasteaks.com and use the promo code ACETJ. And remember, you got to use that promo code ACETJ at checkout. That's where you get the special pricing and everything. And you're going to be so glad you did this, and you're going to be so glad that you made your dad so happy, because he deserves it. All right, omahasteaks.com, promo code ACETJ at checkout. Go do it today. You need to hurry to make sure that he gets it on time. There's a story here from the UK that just doesn't. I mean, I get it. It makes sense, I guess, because it's so creepy or weird. But I don't know how it's physically possible to do what this guy has done.
Okay.
Okay. There's a camping and outdoors store in the UK. And early one morning, because they have this on security camera, early one morning, some guy does a number 2 right in front of their gate. Nobody knows why he did it. Nobody knows why he targeted their store. Or if it's just a crime of necessity. Like, I can't go another step. I've got to do this right now. Okay. So all of that would be understandable. Okay. So he's just, he was having some issues and he had an emergency. But he wasn't worried about being caught because, again, it's in the morning. It's early in the morning. People could see him. But it took him 40 minutes. He was pooping for 40 minutes.
Was he pooping the entire time?
That's what it says. It says security footage shows the guy defecating outside by their gate for 40 minutes.
How do you think
And how?
squatted down that long? I mean,
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, physically, how are his legs strong enough? Because it's not like he's sitting
Yeah.
on a toilet. I mean, even at that, sitting on a toilet for 40 minutes is
Yeah.
crazy. You're going to lose circulation.
For sure.
But how strong are his thighs?
That's a fair question.
Even if he's got his back leaned up against the gate to prop himself up, that's still. I mean, that's like wall
Yeah.
squats.
No. Yeah.
you
That's
know?
what I was about to say. It's like, wall squats suck too.
What in the world?
And the owners of the store made this hilarious joke. The name of the store is Little Movers, and they said, "We're little movers, not little poopers."
Well, okay, that wasn't good.
So in all of that time, nobody recognized him, and they haven't found him. And they have to, make sure they put in the story here. Public defecation is illegal.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But you could also think, all right, well, is that a crime that the police are just really going to, set up a task force to go capture the offender?
No DNA samples. Probably not.
40 minutes.
Yeah, what is that about? I've never heard of anything like that.
You think maybe he was just, he would have had to have either stood up for a minute and then started up again,
Yeah, you can't.
which you don't even want to think about.
Yeah, that's.
No. He probably didn't have toilet paper on. It probably was a crime of necessity, like you said. It wasn't
40 minutes?
targeting. I like that. We don't know if we were targeted or not. God, I hope not. That is messed up.
And they watched it for 40 minutes on security.
Oh, I'm watching.
Or did they
I'm
just
watching
speed,
it like
or
it's
did they just
the-
kind of like mark the time? Let's speed through it and see how long he's out there. That kind of thing.
I'm
I
locked
think if
in.
you speed through it and you go, he's been there 40 minutes, then you're going to go, wait, back that up. Let's see what he's been doing all this time.
Absolutely. I'm watching every second of that video. It's kind of reminiscent of that story a couple months ago about the guy that was on the beach and then ran up into Pierce Brosnan's backyard.
Yeah.
And took a big, poop back in his backyard. He said it was out of necessity. Mm-hmm. Now, it wasn't necessary that he go into their house, into their laundry room and wash off.
Yeah.
Well, would you say that he should have just stayed out in the water?
Go out into the water. If it was that bad and you had an accident in somebody's backyard, but you're right next to the beach, go back down to the water. You don't need to break into their laundry room to hose yourself off.
There's an ocean out there. You're fine.
Come on.
Yeah. God's bidet.
God's bidet is what it is.
Ocean. I don't know though. If you're in the water, would you want? Because obviously you're gonna be surrounded by it.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but I'm doing that before I try to break into somebody's house to use their water.
Yeah, because you figure there are no trees or anything you could hide behind, or any of
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
It was the ocean, then a rocky shore, and then his backyard. And the guy ran all the way up there to poop in his yard. And they thought it was like a targeting. He's like, no, I was just running and I had to poop. But why you wouldn't go into the water to do that is beyond me. But that is disgusting.
It is disgusting.
So, if you're in the water, would you take your pants off?
Yeah, probably.
Sure.
Yeah. But what are you gonna do with them?
You hang
Sleep
on to him.
Yeah.
I would hang on to him.
Or you just throw them up on the beach.
Oh, you would go
you're,
that
you're
shallow?
like in the ankle deep water.
Why even get in the water then?
Yeah, you might as well just poop on the beach.
I look like a dog out there.
You probably take them off on the beach, throw them down, then run out into the water because you wouldn't want your shoes and your socks and if you're
Oh,
running.
I thought he was having a day at the beach, or was he jogging?
He was jogging.
He was
Oh,
jogging.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
got
yeah,
shoes
yeah,
and
yeah.
socks and shorts. You probably want to
You
get.
would ditch your shorts on the shore
I think I would have to
and run butt naked into at least waist deep water.
because you don't want to come back and be soaking wet, having to walk home. Your shoes are wet. Your socks.
Yeah,
are
I would
wet.
take all of that off.
Yeah.
But I
would?
think I'd leave my shorts on,
I would definitely leave my
and
shorts
then
on
take
until
them
I'm
off
in the
once
water.
I got out into the water.
Yeah.
I think if it's that desperate, you just throw them all up there and just run out in the water and get it done. I mean, I don't know.
Or would you do it on the beach and then run out into the water and wash off all your clothes and everything at the same time. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
can see
just
that
do it
too.
in your
shorts.
clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, that could work.
Be my luck, there'd be no waves that day. I'm like, come on.
Just bobbing out there.
Yeah. Yeah, what do they call it when the washing machine is
Agitating.
agitate? Yeah, there'd be no waves to agitate.
Just walk out with a big brown stain on your shorts.
And now I'm wet.
That didn't work at all.
Didn't work at all. Thus the reason you throw them back on the sand.
Yeah, but then you run the risk
Yeah.
of like public nudity and
Yeah, okay, I'll run that risk, but then not have to wear. I don't know. It just
Getting butt
seems like
naked?
seems like I can make that work. Okay,
yeah, you're more free than I am, I think.
I just don't
then
want
I
to
would-
have wet shorts and all that, and then have pooped in them.
But once the emergency is over, then you would feel trapped out there because you're naked.
Sure.
And now you got to get back
Yeah.
up to your clothes, and
But
then
it was-
that
but-
sense of fight or flight, so to speak, is gone because it's done.
Yeah.
But it was early morning, right?
I don't know.
Was it early in the morning?
I
For some reason, I thought it was early in the morning.
Well, this one was the gate thing.
Maybe
was,
so, but
yeah.
I just pictured it as an early morning type thing. So less people on the beach, not as many people on the beach. It's a private beach area anyway. So the odds are people are pretty far away. So maybe you could get away with running out into the water, then like you look around, time it. I'm okay now. I got to run back out of the water and put my shorts on real fast.
Do you try to like cover your hand?
Sure,
Put your
of
hands
course you
over
do.
your
Of course, you
privates?
try anything you can do to not indecently expose yourself.
Yeah.
So that if you are picked up, you're like, hey, look, you saw I was making an effort. I just had an emergency here.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't even do me any good to make an effort. I mean, unless I got Shaquille O'Neal's hands, it ain't gonna do nothing.
Sorry.
Thanks.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.
So our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies, is here, and he has helped us so many times through the years. And when it comes to mortgages, he's going to get you the best deal.
That's right. We are the best deal. And if you're under contract to buy a house, you should check us out. I mean, you're not going to. They never do. but we're the best deal.
But feel free, you should, and because we've used him for years for a variety of different things. Whatever you're needing, go to homewithrichard.com to get the process started, and they can take care of you from there. Homewithrichard.com, the Richard Toccato Companies.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.